Wave of Canadian pride when it comes to what we buy is unmistakable right now, and a cheeky new campaign for cheese emphasizing a lack of American ingredients is an example of a brand capitalizing on the current enthusiasm. You've likely seen the billboards either in person or on social media. So joining us live this morning to talk more about the campaign is Sabrina Zollo, Vice President of Lactalis Canada. Sabrina, appreciate you joining us this morning. We've just been looking at, dairy cows, etc., but your product and the billboard for your product has really caught fire here, emphasizing 0% American cheese. Can you talk to me about, was this a campaign that was planned pre-tariff talk, or did you quickly pivot to sort of make this work?
Yeah, we're really thrilled with the response. And in fact, this campaign started about a year ago. We did research and we found that Canadians want to buy Canadian. We've always wanted to buy Canadian. In fact, made in Canada is the #1 claim, the most persuasive claim to sell our product. And so we started working on this a year ago, a Canadian Pride campaign. And then when the tariffs were announced, we ran another poll and we found that 85% of Canadians actually wanted to make it easier to find Canadian-made products. And so we wanted to go out and be really simple and clear, and we feel that this really struck a chord.
It's pretty cheeky, right? I mean, made with 0% American cheese. I mean, that is like so in your face, but it really lines up with what you saw in your sort of customer research here. Is this campaign going to grow? Is there a plan to make this bigger? Well,
we're really excited with the response. And yeah, we're thinking of exploring and really capitalizing on that Canadian pride and that favorable response. Cheese Strings is a fun and cheeky brand, and it really has permission to have that sort of tonality.
Definitely. What are you hearing? I mean, you've probably seen some of the feedback on social over the weekend and probably just to yourself. What are you hearing and seeing from customers when they see that beyond this makes it easier for me to buy Canadian?
I mean, it's really wonderful to see Canadians unite around really supporting and buying Canadian. And really, I think this campaign has really helped in a very simple and clear and fun way to identify Canadian-made products. Because really, that's at the end of the day what consumers are looking for. They really want to support Canadian today.
In your career, Sabrina, have you ever seen such a push for Canadian products?
Not this vocally, no. And again, it's something that, as a Canadian company, Lactalis Canada is the parent company of Cheese Strings. We do make a lot of Canadian dairy products, and so it's a very proud moment for us. And we've, in fact, Lactalis Canada has also jumped on the bandwagon, and we published a Buy Canadian guide to help identify Canadian dairy products.
Yeah, those kind of cropped up really quickly, didn't they? But you've sort of put one out there really helping identify what actually is Canadian. Because there's that made in Canada, produced in Canada. There's a bit of a sort of confusion, I think, for some people about that.
Yeah, and that's why we made the message very clear that we are 100% Canadian, proudly Canadian. We are a product of Canada, and yeah, there is a lot of confusion out there, which is why we wanted to get out there right away to simplify, and we appreciate media outlets such as CP24 making it easier for Canadians to identify Canadian-made products.
I find it interesting that you said that about the 100% Canadian, because the ad really says 0% American. It's a reverse emphasis, isn't it? But without saying Canadian, you're saying it's Canadian. That's the kind of clever angle to it.
Well, thank you. Yeah, again, it was really about being clear and disruptive at a time when there's a lot of noise out there. And so we're really happy that it's hitting home, so to speak.
It literally is. Okay, Sabrina Zollo, really appreciate this. Thanks for coming in this morning, and we'll look forward to seeing where this campaign goes from here. Thank you so much.